Before we even start, let me just give a shout out to everybody that dropped a comment before the show started. We ran a little late today. I want to apologize about that. What up, KC? Dropping no rules pros. He says, what up, Jack? Salute. He says, me and y'all be back. Just reflecting your actions. Correct yourself. Not sure what that means. Okay, boom. Alright, so you've been kicking people. Salute to that. Jason Elliott says, don't normalize. Catch the Tonight Show until the AM. Let's go. Jason Elliott says, Jack on CP. Alright, so let's get the show started. Real quick, I want to say a couple of things real quick. Tonight's show is going to be about Charleston White, just so we can be clear, and RKelly. We're going to give probably equal time to both. It depends on which subject you want to stay on for the most part. I got a couple of things I want to say about Charleston White early, but we can get into the RKelly conversation for the majority of the video if that's how you feel. I don't really care one way or the other. But I want to say something real quick. First, let me get all of this shit prepared. I'm running a little late today. I want to apologize about that. And let me walk over there real quick. I need to get my phone. Give me 1 second. Apologize. We're gonna do roll call at the 5-minute mark. Get your comments in. Okay. Shout out to that shit. Shout out to that shit. Alright, whatever. What the fuck? Wow, shit. Anyway, so we're gonna be talking about Charleston White. I'm trying to get the screen up real quick so I can put up a post real quick. I want to put up I want to ask y'all guys a question. I'm gonna get that in the chat ASAP. I have a question. Do you think Charleston White is right or wrong? That's the question that I have. I'm about to put up in there right now. Charleston, right? Is what, right? I'm gonna tell you what I wrote in a minute. I was did it again. You know his name is Charleston White, right? So I wrote, if you think Charleston White, and then I wasn't able to write right or wrong. I kept writing or wrong. Is Charleston White or wrong? What the fuck? Somewhere in the middle. Oh man. Alright, so yeah, so I wanted to put that up in the chat real quick. Sorry about that. I wanted to make sure that we get that up in the chat. We're gonna do roll call at the 5-minute mark. So I want to know what y'all think real quick. Put it vote real quick. Do you think Charleston White is right or wrong? Real quick, I'm gonna let y'all know what he said when the show actually gets started. I'm gonna play the audio of what he says so y'all can hear what he said. But basically, he says that if he's in a situation, he is 100% gonna snitch. I want to say something real quick. Over here, we always say don't do crimes. But I always want to add this caveat. The reason why I always talk about resources is because we want to say don't do crimes, but we still got people that got to eat in the hood. We have a lack of resources in the hood. So I don't want to tell people to not go out there. I want to tell people to not go out there and do crimes. But at the same time, I understand that since we have such a lack of resources, sometimes people have to do what they have to do in order to get by. So I'm not hating on anybody that's out there doing what you got to do to live your lifestyle. I'm just saying we need to get resources into the hood so people don't need to commit crimes. And if you are a person that a crime is something you could avoid, please do. That's what I'm saying. I want to be clear on that. I don't want there to be any misinterpretation. I don't want nobody to think if I know about you committing a crime, I'm gonna think bad about you. I'm not. I'm not gonna. I believe me. I know a lot of people that have committed tons of crimes. Allegedly. Shout out to Street Stories. They put a hourglass up. Shout out to Pac dropping some frost. Shout out to KC he put the bags up because he's been throwing people out. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, he said salute BBN family frost. Jason Elliott says he usually writes saying what nobody wants to say. I will say this, and I will say this unequivocally about him. I don't really think that there's any question at all. I will say this unequivocally. He don't always be wrong. I can't say I can't really get on him about being wrong. I really can't, cause he's usually pretty. I can't say I disagree with him, but so much. That's the point of what you're trying to make. Can't say I disagree with him, but so much. On most topics, a lot of topics, he be on point on a lot of topics. But I want to know what y'all think about this specific one. Nick Clarkson says good evening. KC dropping more bags. He says he liked Charleston White. I'm gonna say this. Pay attention. I want to be clear on this. I don't want there to be no misinterpretation. What Charleston White actually said was this. I didn't say lack of resources means to commit crimes. I didn't say that at all. I didn't say that at all. Okay, so I'm gonna just not read your comments, man. This is the second day in a row that you constantly keep saying, and I'm saying things like I'm saying something that I'm not saying. So I'm just gonna hold you to that information. That's why you here. Copy. I'm not upset at you. I'm not angry. There's no reason to apologize. I'm just gonna assume because of the last 2 days, you're just gonna keep just saying whatever the opposite is that I'm saying or putting words in my mouth. If you want me to not feel that way, then don't do it. With that being said, that's just gonna be your identity with me until you stop doing it. And that's not even to be disrespectful. That's just so you can understand how I'm gonna respond back to your comments from now on. Because that's just insane to say that I said to even allude to that. Nick Clarkson says at 44 years old, I hope any man who's not in the streets to snitch. So I'm gonna say this real quick. He was talking about a specific situation that he brought up, and so I'm pretty sure he's gonna snitch just in general. He's Charleston White. But this specific situation that he brought up in general, when he was talking about this, he said, basically, I didn't say you said I said it, I said alluded. Basically, and no, it doesn't mean to commit crimes. Nobody said that. But you saying that is alluding to me saying that. Like, that's literally how the English language works. If you're saying that that's not what you're trying to do, that's still how the English language works. Alright, so basically what he said was, if he's driving in a car with somebody who's a drug dealer, he's not dealing drugs, he has nothing to do with any drugs at all. Just so we could be clear. He has no drugs at all. The guy that's in the car, driving the car, it's his drugs, his car. Police stop him. The dude don't want to own up to the drugs. He said, I'm telling him. I want to know how y'all feel about that. If you driving in the car with somebody, you do not know that they have any weapon, any drugs or any weapons or whatever the thing is. You don't even know what's in the vehicle. The police stop y'all. Y'all get caught. Or he get caught. He know it's his. You about to get ready to get in trouble for it also. He don't claim it. How do you feel about that? You think Charleston White is wrong? For everybody that just want to say the opposite of what I say, I'm not telling you don't say it. I'm literally just saying I'm not going to respond back to it. Now, if you feel like I have to respond back to your comment, that's a you thing. I don't have to respond to anybody's comment. If you just want to say the opposite of what I'm saying, put it in the chat. I don't got to respond back to it. I'm telling you that I'm not. Street Story says, I think he is right. I'm about to actually bring up a real life occurrence in a second, but I do want to know what y'all guys think about that. Charleston White, right in that situation. Do you remember there's a rapper called Queso? His name is spelled not Queso. How you say it? I don't know how to say it. Queso. Yeah, that's how you say it, like cheese. Queso. So it's spelled Ksoo. He was in a vehicle with his father and somebody else, and the vehicle was stopped, and he had guns, and the guns had bodies connected to it. And upon the vehicle being stopped and them all getting arrested, his father's actually going to be a witness against him now, because he decided that he didn't want to fess up to the guns, because of course he doesn't want to fess up to the guns because the guns got bodies on them. Oh shit, I hit the wrong thing. So that would be a similar situation as to the one that Charleston White was discussing. If anybody wanted to know if there's anybody, if anybody wants to know if anybody actually went through such a situation, that would be tantamount to, that would be damn near 100% right down the middle of what Charleston White is explaining. The father was the head of the gang. The father can't snitch. Father can't snitch. He was the head of the gang. You can't be the head of the gang, get caught with one of the other dudes in the gang while you were doing the crime, and then snitch on them niggas because you said, well, I wasn't doing this particular crime with them. As far as I know, the father was the head of the gang. So no, he can't snitch. Where are we doing that? You can't be a head of the gang and then snitch. Like that don't make sense. So no, we're not on that type of time. That's weirdo shit. I'm saying if you're a whole civilian and you're in the vehicle with the dude, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna tell you some shit that somebody told me that happened to them. I don't know if they're lying, they telling the truth, just so we could be clear. I don't know if they was lying, if they're lying and telling the truth. But I'm gonna tell you something real quick. Check this out. Dude told me that he got locked up. I was locked up. So he told me what happened was his homie had told him to get in the car with him. They either drove somewhere or they didn't drive somewhere. I think they didn't even drive nowhere. I'm not 100% sure. When dude got in the car with him, he told him, wait here for a minute. He got out the car. And when he got out the car and walked away, the police came over or something like that. And then there was a gun in the car. That's allegedly what happened. Just so we could be clear. I don't know. That's the story he told me. The fatigue sucker, I don't understand what that means. I don't know. Oh, the father a sucker. Yeah, like you can't be the. I mean, obviously, heads of organizations snitches on people all the time. Did they say Gotti did that or some shit? Heads of organizations snitch on people all the time. What I'm saying is that if you are the head of the organization and you do it, you are wrong. I'm not saying that no one ever does that. That's insane. It's not like we all don't know actual criminal history in the world where the heads of organizations have snitched on people. This is not, like, that's not a hard thing for anybody to find. The fuck, Nikki? Like, that's not a hard thing. I'm not reading your comments. You're just here to be divisive. You can put all the comments you want, though. You can't come into my chat, want to be divisive and argue with me and get mad when I don't want to read your comments. If you want me to read your comments, then you won't be wanting to argue with me. Once you want to argue with me, I don't want to read your comments. You got one way or the other. You got me read your comments or you got me argue with you. You got me read your comments or not. The fuck? So, yeah, you can't do that. That's insanity. So Charleston White said he's gonna snitch. Yeah, they mad because they want me to read all the negative bullshit comments. That's crazy. Like, why do I gotta read the fucking negative bullshit comments? I'm not reading no more negative bullshit comments. Once you come in here and I see you start making comments that's negative and bullshit, I'm not reading them shits no more. Admins, just kick them when you see it. That's it. I'm only reading the comments of the people who are being supportive. I'm not reading the comments of any of the other people. Period. You do what you want to do. I always say this. If you have a friend and you know he is a civilian, don't bring crime around him. I don't care how much he want to be a part of the team. He a whole civilian. He got a wife at home. He got kids at home. He got shit he got to do. If y'all get caught up, that nigga gonna snitch. He's not gonna snitch because he a snitch. He's gonna snitch because he got responsibilities that he got to get back to. Copy? I'm gonna say that again. If you got a nigga, he's a square, he's a lame. He ain't in the street. He ain't doing all that weirdo shit. He a whole family man, but that's your man. Y'all people, for whatever the reason might be. Copy? Y'all people, for whatever the reason that might be. What you can't do is you can't get him involved in crimes. You can't get him involved in none of the bullshit. Because when y'all get caught up, you cannot blame him for snitching. He got a wife at home. He got kids at home. He got responsibilities. This isn't his life. And I think that that's the problem that people have. I think that people think that they could go get anybody caught up in this street shit and then they gotta adhere to the street rules. No, do street shit with street niggas and do fucking party shit with party niggas. Do sports shit with sports niggas. Like that. I tell you right now, real quick, I'm gonna say something about myself real quick, 2 seconds. So when I was growing up, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I had people that didn't even know I played basketball. And I had people that didn't even know I rapped. Like, I had people that knew nothing at all about other things that I did. They just thought I was, like, they just liked me because I did that thing. Or they just like, and then they find out, like, after knowing me for like 4 or 5 years, they find out, wait, hold on, you rap? Yeah, I rap. What are you talking about? You have no idea. And motherfuckers be totally surprised. Because that shit is not who I am. I am who I am. You get me? You are the totality of your makeup. Whatever you, even if you have an attribute that is outstanding, that is not who you are. Who you are makes that outstanding talent. Never forget that. That's why you have what you have and other people have what they have. That's why you don't have what you don't have, and that's why other people don't have what they don't have. You understand? So, with that being said, Jason Elliott said, hell, he don't even gotta be a lame, the toughest dude still snitch. Well, yeah, but the point in which I was trying to make is Charleston White was specifically saying that if he was somebody who is not getting involved in crimes, because he's at a time in his life where he is not prepared to go to jail. So he's not committing any crimes, nor does he want to be a part of any crimes. If he's hanging out with someone, that person gets involved with anything that is going to send them to jail. He has nothing to do with this. He said he's snitching. This has nothing to do with somebody being tough or not tough. We're literally talking about an individual saying that they're going to snitch because they're not in the street life, and people shouldn't be trying to drag them into the street life and then expect for them to adhere to the street rules. And I'm saying that's actually the way that people should be moving. So I don't know about the toughest snitches or whatever. I don't know what that comment is about. I'm not coming at the comment neither. I'm just literally saying it doesn't apply to the conversation that we're having. That's it. How far are we into the show? 20 minutes. I'm waiting to get to this RKelly. Thinking about getting to this RKelly. Believe it or not, Charleston White is attacking the street culture and is getting some of these young dudes. We need somebody to attack the street culture. I'm tired of these. I'm tired of people shooting and killing each other over stupidity. Like, we got real soldiers out in these streets. And what's happening is that it's just because of the lack of resources, there's limited options. Whenever there's limited options, you're fighting over resources. That's what we're doing in the hood. We're constantly fighting over resources. This is not a hard thing to understand. I mean, am I the only one that watches the Nature Channel every now and then? I don't think it's a hard concept to understand. I think it's relatively simple. I say that tongue in cheek because a lot of shit that I think is simple to understand, people come into the chat and don't understand. Yeah, I mentioned the little TJ thing right now. Shout out to Casey. I really got to start checking my notifications more often. Boom, let's go. Let's go. I'm happy about a thing. I'm gonna show you the. Oh, a ton of y'all have content that is gonna be reposted by me. I was trying to do it. My computer was acting up today, but a ton of y'all have content that I'm gonna be reposting. I'm just gonna be reposting it because I'm gonna be reposting it because y'all be in my chat. But a ton of y'all got content that I'm gonna be reposting. A ton of y'all. I would have been doing it today, but I was having there we go. I would have been doing it today. But I was having problems with the computer, so I couldn't do it today. It just kept shutting off on me. Okay, so I want to say something real quick. Update. So Boosie Badass has shared a screen grab on the social media of an alleged update on TJ saying that he was paralyzed. That's the one that we were speaking about. There is an update on that. The family is saying that, and I'm gonna read the caption completely what the family said. However, a few of TJ's loved ones have now provided updates on his recovery, including a close friend who claims TJ is doing great, in quotations. And his uncle is saying he's pulling through, in quotations, and is going to be okay, in quotation. Roomies, we'll keep you posted as more info comes out regarding TJ's recovery. Okay, so first thing I want to say is this. Just so we could be clear. They didn't say that he was wrong. Well, yeah, we don't want anybody to not make it. They didn't say that he was wrong. Or they didn't say he was wrong. They just said TJ is doing great. That could mean anything. They said he's going to pull through. That could mean anything. He said the things that you say when you are hoping that something good happens. There's nothing wrong with that. I hope the family keeps that energy. But they said the thing that you say when you're wanting something positive to happen. What up, Arthur D. Glass? He says, good evening, fam. Salute. Do me a favor, drop the cash app. Just because. I know when I say that, people laugh. So let's give them a good laugh. I'm glad I followed this guy's page. I just gotta get. Alright, so. Yeah, they didn't say what Boozy reported was inaccurate. You're right, Casey. They didn't say that at all. They just said a whole. They didn't even respond back to the comment. In all honesty. No. If you gave somebody a ride after a murder, not knowing. God dang it! If you gave somebody a ride after a murder, not knowing that they committed a murder, no. How? You didn't know. Then that is 100% not any. That is. Y'all just making up scenario. I'm not reading no more of your comments. That don't even make sense. That scenario don't. That's nah. Shout out to that scenario. I don't even understand it. Lord's work. Church murder. We did that. Good evening. Accurate. Everything Jack Skellington says, I've done 3 community-minded charitable things this week with receipts. I'm going to say one thing about that. Nobody asked you about that, so you didn't do that for God's will. You see, since nobody asked you about what you did for charity, and you just decided to say that, you know, that's not God's energy. It sounds more like you're trying to brag and boast and belittle someone. So that means that that deed that you did isn't going to be accepted the way that you might want them to be accepted. But that's what the Bible says. Don't listen to me. Small thing that helped folks in a big way. Okay? So you have the resources to be able to help other people, and you do it. I don't understand what's to be so. I appreciate you doing it. I don't know what this conversation is. If you have resources to help people, you're okay. You know, there's people that don't have the resources to help people, and they have people yelling at them to do to help people. You know that there's people that have no resources, no ability to do a thing, but they still have people swearing up and down that they should do a thing that they have no ability to do. And the people know they have no ability to do it. They're just tricking other people. Okay. So, I hope you feel good about yourself. I hope you keep doing charitable work. And I hope you do it for the Lord's name and not your own. With that being said, let's get to RKelly. I'm not reading no more of your comments because you're literally saying shit that don't got nothing to do with what I'm saying, and you're talking like you're talking back to me. So therefore, this is why I don't comment to the people that talk like this. So I don't know what kind of conversation you're having, but that conversation is not to me because the things you're saying has nothing to do with what I'm saying. So I'm not responding back to no more of your comments. That has nothing to do with what I'm saying. Nothing. What the fuck? Anyway, let's get to RKelly. I want to say something real quick. Listen, pay attention. Kick that skeleton guy all the way out. Yeah, no, kick the skeleton dude all the way out. And the J-Fam guy all the way out. Kick both of them all the way out. They just here to try to disrupt the show. So listen and pay attention. RKelly just got 30 years. I'm going to end this poll right here before we start the RKelly conversation. RKelly says, do you think Charleston White is right or wrong? Yes. 27 people voted. 55% said yes. 25% said somewhere in the middle. 18% said no. I guess the yes is he's right. What the fuck? I didn't make that. That wasn't a good. That wasn't good. That wasn't a good question. I wish I put a better question. Sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, so RKelly has been sentenced. RKelly has been sentenced. Anybody come in here and say so rude, kick them immediately. It's the same account. RKelly has been sentenced. Or anything in the likewise, anything similar. RKelly has been sentenced. 30 years. I got a real question. How do y'all feel about the people that helped him? Shout out to Susan. That's a fake Susan Borch-Bedell kicker. How do you feel about the people? I just kick him myself. Boom. How do you feel about the people that helped him? How do you feel about the people that helped him? I'm going to say this much. People always forget. When you got somebody that does as much, evil people can't do evil alone. They need help. I'm going to repeat that. Evil people can't do evil alone. They need help. What evil people generally do is they convince somebody that is actually usually a pretty good person that something is bad. And then that actual good person put all of that energy into trying to destroy something or hurt something or do something that is probably not a good thing to be doing. Evil people cannot get anything done by themselves. That whole James Bond villains. Name one James Bond villain that's only him by himself. Evil people usually have consortiums and groups. Or everybody don't usually know the agenda. It's like Hydra. A couple of people know the agenda and everybody else is usually just pawns. Just following orders, marching orders, being tricked. Epstein's wife got 20 because she helped, most likely. Most likely she helped. Allegedly, somebody was asked to kill her. Apparently. Was like to, apparently some shit like that. Somebody was like, they tried to get somebody to assassinate her or whatever, make it look like a suicide. Allegedly. I heard some stupid shit. I don't know what to think about it. I don't know what to think about it. Just some stupid shit somewhere. See what happens. Just want to show y'all this real quick. Just want to call this shit real quick. 1.1 million views. A week. 2 weeks, pardon me. 2 weeks. 1.1 million views in 2 weeks. Now do you see why they hate me? Why they got a whole group of 1 million niggas over there and they can't get their guy to 1 million views in 2 weeks. You think they did who dirty? I don't know if I should start reading those comments. You're going to start going sideways. I'll start reading your comments. It's going to start going sideways. I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want no problems. I'm just trying to avoid problems. You do know I stopped reading the comments because I figured that people want to try to argue with me. So I don't read the comments no more. If I don't read the comments, you can't argue with me. The wild thing is the Ghislaine Maxwell actually just got sentenced also. Like in the same week. Didn't we talk about this previously? And we was talking about this case and I said they're going to probably get sentenced around the same time. Didn't we be talking about this and I said they was going to probably get sentenced around the same time? It was around the time that we was, remember when, before, right after, Theo Epstein died. Right after he allegedly committed suicide or whatever the case was. Right after that happened is when RKelly got arrested. RKelly got arrested right after that. Remember? He got arrested right after that. He got arrested like, what, in late July, early August, some shit like that? And didn't I tell you they needed to get him because freaking the other dude passed away? I think I told you they was going to get sentenced around the same time. They got sentenced in the same fucking week. Yo, I really do just be still as shit, don't I? Now I see why y'all be thinking the fucking camera broke. How the fuck do I do that? Do other people do that? Like, is that a thing? This is what I think happened in the Aunt P says. I feel like everybody that has something to do with him. This is basically what I think happened. I think that they just felt like they couldn't get him unless they got the testimony from the other individuals who they then had to give, you know. They had to give him a pass in order to be able to get him. That's what I believe happened. That's what I believe the situation is. They had to give him a pass. They had no choice. They had to give everybody else a pass so they testify. You seen Johnny Depp, that's 2 P's. Man, you spelled the whole thing wrong. Yes, Johnny Depp is about to go back to the Pirates of the Caribbean. They're going to pay him $301 million. Because he said he wouldn't go back for $300 million. So they're going to pay him $301 million. Slick. Really slick. I don't know what to tell you. That's slick. I'm here for it. Why not? I'm here for it. I'm a big Pirates fan. I hope due to them doing this now that they really put a lot of more effort. Hope the effort really goes in there. Yeah, he deserves it. You don't know how, for those that don't know how it is to just be having your fucking name bashed over and over and over and over again. Just people just lying. And then to finally get exonerated, that shit feel good. Like this that shit feel good. Like to finally get exonerated. And then the way he got exonerated also is that not only that, but the person that lied is also getting backlash. There's very few things better than that. Like, no, I'm not gonna say better than that, but that feeling right there is a great feeling. You would just hope. What up, Beast Mode? Haven't seen you in a long time. You would just hope that this isn't a situation that has to be a thing. You understand what I'm saying? But they accordingly, they held her accountable. Her life is fucked up now. Life is fucked up. She might have to start doing porn, and I'm not even joking. She might really have to start doing porn. Unless she just got some friends, some Elon Musk and some of her friends is gonna bail her out or something. Like, I'm not even joking. Because she's not, you can't put her, if you put her in the movie, there's gonna be people that's purposely not gonna see the movie. You understand? Like, she got, what she did to that man was terrible. You can't do that to people. You can't just mess people's names up and then you can't do that to people. And then what makes it worse is after she actually did it, now she's still doing it. Now she wants to go write a tell-all lie book. Bitch, you just went to court and they said that all of the shit you said was lies and nobody believed you. How you gonna write a tell? So you're just gonna get all of your lies together and put them in a book. That's what we're doing. We're just putting all of the lies in the book now. Well, if she do, I'm watching. I'm gonna watch too. She pretty as shit. I ain't gonna. I'm probably not gonna watch though. I'm probably not gonna watch. I don't know. Matter of fact, if she did porn, maybe every single person on the planet will watch just because. No, she's pretty. She's pretty. We're not even gonna play with it. She's pretty. We're not even gonna play with it. That's probably why she's was able to get away with it for as long as she's been getting away with stuff. She pretty. That's why people believe her lies. Biggest lies of women. It's not even close. Yeah, biggest lies of women. It's not even close. It's not even close. You say you're not playing an adjustable sitch. Nah, I think she's pretty. She probably has no actual, like, I don't know how her body looks under there, but she's pretty, and she's not fat. So if you're in the, regular shaped girls, you shouldn't have a problem with her, and she's really pretty. So it is what it is. She's a terrible actress though. That's a fact. I was really feeling the way when I saw the first movie, and she was as pretty as she is, and her acting was as garbage as it was. I was like, God fucking leave. Jason Elliott says, if she do, I'm putting a case of Jergens. Yeah, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy. You do know, Jason Elliott, I'm just trying not to be arguing with you. You do understand that, right? When I said I wasn't reading your comments, it wasn't out of disrespect. I just don't want to argue. Every tactic I use to not argue people try to argue with me. So when I think somebody is being argumentative, I just don't want to read their comment. So I just want you to understand that I wasn't coming at you. I just don't want to argue. Dude, man, she did some stuff that I don't consider to be good. Don't get it confused, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that will forgive her. I don't necessarily think they should be, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that's gonna forgive her. I think that's gonna be a big issue. As far as if she did a porno, by the way, that's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about specifically. If she did a porno, specifically, I'm talking about that. Let's look up something. Forgiveness for the Night. That's gonna be a new song. I hate when I'm looking for something and my phone is doing everything else other than looking for the thing. Oh no, I wanted to be clear on that. My dude, you know I don't know who's who. People go crazy over here. I don't read a person comment and some of those people go bananas. So, you know, I don't know. If Amber Heard was a rapper, her name would be Poop Shiesty. Okay. I guess. I'm pretty sure other people like that shit a lot more than I did. See, told you. Other people liked it more than I did. Poop Shiesty, that's not bad. See, Jason Elliott, he finds it funny also. That's not bad. What up, Jody Spencer? He says, what's up, Frost? Wait, Jason Elliott, you the truck driver, right? He said she got that lying-ass walk trying to charge $20.99. That woman is dangerous. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, somebody that just lies like that, she dangerous. Like, she dangerous. She dangerous. I could just imagine how she been fucking his life up for the longest. Like, she could have been fucking his life up even before they got married. I heard she basically extorted him into marrying her, apparently, allegedly. She kind of like forced him to marry her for real, not even capping. Like, she did a thing and he just felt like he had to marry her. So I don't know what to tell you. That shit is bananas. Hey, Jody Spencer, you still in here? Comment real quick for me.
Because a single order of aspirin, coconut water, your favorites.
Yeah, so I've been looking for you for like 2 weeks. Did I contact you and ask you that question and you tell me no because you're not usually here? You're not here all the time? I just want to know if that was you that told me that before I say the next thing I'm going to say. Was that you? Because I've been looking for you to make you an admin. I didn't know if I contacted you on Instagram or something to ask you. You told me no. Because I contacted somebody and they told me no. I don't know if it was you or not. That actually looks pretty good. Look how he did the bacon, egg, and the cheese. That actually looks pretty good. That might be something that I want. I'm probably just hungry. Don't make me no mind. That's definitely looking like a thing that I would be interested in trying. Okay, copy. You're the truck driver. That's why you popped up when I asked the other dude. And did I ask you? I'm curious because I know I asked somebody and that was their reply. In any regard, in any regard. And what did you say? You said no, right? You said because you on the road, right? You said that because you couldn't be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. See, I made you an admin, but because I thought my fault, y'all. I just want to make sure. I just want to get this straight. Because I think you were saying you wasn't gonna be able to, but you was like, oh, cool, but I'm not gonna be able to though. Or was a reason why? No, I think he's saying he doesn't want to do it. Most people, admins, donate to the channel. I'm not saying nothing, man. I just tell people stuff and then they just believe you and there's nothing I can do about it. Do you want to be an admin or not? You already donate to the channel. Would you like to be an admin or not? Jason Elliott was the one that I asked. Okay, boom. Because I had both of y'all in mind. I had both of you in mind. Anyway, let's get back to it. If he drops another comment, I'll see it. Let's go to this. I'm looking over here because that's where I can see my computer screwed up. I already know. That shit was. I was trying to work earlier. The shit was cutting off like dumb quick. I don't know if it's the program. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the hell the shit was doing. Anyway, we're gonna let's end this poll. We keep the poll up. It says right now, everybody go to the thing as quickly as possible. Also, if you don't want to be an admin, don't be an admin. What the fuck? Just because I don't want you people to be my admin, y'all gonna try to talk anybody else out of being an admin. For the people who don't want to be admins, all you have to tell me, I won't let you be an admin. That's it. You do not want to be an admin. Hey, KC, how much money do you usually donate in a month? Just so we can be clear. How often do you donate money, KC? Do you donate money every day? Do you donate money often? Just real quick. Just answer that question for me, and then we just gonna keep going. Let's get to this question real quick. Can you answer the question seriously, please? Do you think the people that help cover, basically, that's an admin. He doesn't really donate. What he does do, though, he hit me up on Instagram all the time and gives me stories. What he does do all the time is hit me up on Instagram every day and talk to me. That's what he does do. Great admin. Do you think the people that help cover up RKelly crime should have gotten time also? So far, we had 36 people vote. 69% of them said yes. 25% said no. 6% said depends. I'm curious. The people that said depends. Depends on what? Copy, Jody. Depends on what? Hey, Jody Spencer, you part of the Don't Do Drops to the BBN Network clan? Because they got a group of people and their whole thing is don't do any drops over here. You part of that team? I'm just curious. I'm not accusing you of being part of the team. I'm just curious if you are part of that team. Because they have a group of people that have convinced almost everyone to stop doing drops to the channel. I just wanted to know if you was part of them. That's all. I wasn't asking you to do a drop. If you would like to do a drop, you can. We don't get any drops over here anymore. Period. So if you would like to do a drop, I would appreciate it. But no, I just wanted to know, was you part of that team? That's it. Of course that's crazy. Of course that's crazy. But it's a ton of them and they don't think it's crazy. Nick Clarkson says, I devoted. Depends, because some of the people may not know they did as much as others. But but I don't get it. So if they knew children were being molested, who kicked him? Yeah, that don't make sense, right? Okay, thank you. That don't make sense. Thank you. Somebody else put him one time out. That don't make sense. That don't make sense. What the fuck? So only if you only knew about a little bit of the molestation, you shouldn't do no time? Explain that shit to me. Did you explain that to me? That don't make sense. That makes 0 sense. And you wanted me to respond back to that, and then if I say anything, you're going to say something about an opinion, ain't you? Shout out to Jody Spencer with the dub drop. He said, for the haters. He said, look, you rat bastards. You can't tell me what to do with my money. I am not a pawn. I am my own individual. I like the Jack Force Network. Whatever he does with the money, it's not my motherfucking business. I like for the network to continue, as you should, because you get all of your content from here, you rat bastards. Shout out to Jody Spencer. He said, I don't even want to give you a slap. I want to give you a drop kick right to the nuts. Yeah, I was gonna kick that other dude like dumb quick earlier, right? I was gonna kick that. What did he say to you? I was gonna kick that dude earlier. What the fuck just happened? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna read this. I don't usually read this stupid shit. Why did he write that? Why did you put him on a timeout? He didn't do anything. You must know something about that. You must know something about that account that I don't know. So I'm gonna be quiet. I'm gonna let you do your job, and I'm gonna be quiet. As far as I know, you probably know about that account, something I don't know. So I'm gonna let you do your job, and I'm gonna be quiet. Jody Spitz is laughing. Like, yo, my dude, thank you for being a motherfucking person with your own mind. I appreciate you. We need more of you in the world. Motherfuckers be waking up in the day, going to YouTube content creators and say, yo, who could I donate money to? Niggas own you niggas. For real, for real. Y'all thinking y'all hurting me. You niggas own you niggas. They just lording the fact that they own you over my head. It is what it is, though. No, I thought his comment actually speaking about what a moderators should be doing. And I thought they were actually pretty good comments. A moderator helps review and manage comments people leave on the video or the message participants send during the live stream chat. I thought those was pretty good comments. I think you dubbed them for no reason. I didn't like that one. I'm not going to get mad at you, though. I hope he comes back and he's not too pissed. Ali Girl said, French, once you get a new computer, I run your live shows like Star. As soon as I get a computer, there's nothing. He has the live, he checks occasionally. I'm going to start doing it like that also. I'm going to stop reading the chat so much. And I'm going to start. When I get the computer back to the way that I want to work it, I'm going to be doing something even different than what Star is doing. What I'm going to be doing, people aren't doing right now. It was already old, but it failed. And that's how it looks on a good day. It's not. Usually it looks like. This is how it looks on a good day. Like, usually it looks like. It get fucked up like that most of the time. But it's looking good today. It's looking good today. Jody Spencer, they trying to make you they bitch. Now do you understand what I'm trying to say? Those people that are over there thinking that they all gang with them, that they over here gang against me, that's not what it really is. They bullying them niggas but they don't know they being bullied. They don't know they being bullied. You see how they trying to bully you? That's how they bullied all of them other people. But the other people, they didn't know they was being bullied. They just thought they was being told the truth. They were really being bullied. They don't even know. Okay, but he was right, though. That is how you do the job, though. Thank you, Jody Spencer. Yes, they are clowns. What grown man worries about what other grown men are making as money? That don't even make sense. What grown man is doing that? We're not doing that. And some of these people that say the same thing, they can't be bullied, and they supposed to be like hard niggas in the street too. And I just be looking, and I be like, these niggas is telling you what you can and can't do. How you niggas hard niggas in the street? Get the fuck out of here with that. I don't even want to hear no more cap. Don't tell me about nothing. Some of them dudes, that's why I be like, I don't want to hear no more. Are you a hard nigga in the street and you letting somebody else tell you who you could donate money to? What What the fuck? You a hard nigga in the street though. Salute to you. Shout out to D with the $21 drop. He said, "Mother effer, we here for the petty wars." D, if I would have knew that, I would have opened up the saloon. If another drop comes and the petty war style, I'm gonna open up the saloon and I'm gonna start from the first drop. That's the real reason why they don't want you to do. They don't want there to be a saloon, and they know the only way there could be a saloon is if there's drops. So they need to convince everybody to stop doing drops, because if there's no consistent drops, we can't do the saloon. You do understand what's going on, right? The saloon is the one thing on the internet that Jack Frost owns that no one else has. You do understand that, right? That's the one thing that we have that nobody else have. They want to kill the saloon so bad. Shout out there. Anyway, I'm gonna watch a movie tonight. At least I got plans on watching a movie tonight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is the annual pay for a YouTube moderator on a channel that's doing at least double or triple that. Okay. Jody Spencer says he wants to start the petty wars off, but let's start them off at a reasonable. Let's start them off at a reasonable amount. So shout out to Jody Spencer. He wants to start the petty wars off. So, Jody Spencer, we're going to start back from the beginning. What the fuck is this? Okay. Jody Spencer, with the dub drop, the initial dub drop, comes into the saloon. As he walks into the saloon, Jody Spencer walks into the saloon. As he comes through the door, you can see the lights flickering. And as the candlelight flicker, you can see the moths surrounding him. He walks in. As you hear him walking in, you can hear the jangling of the spurs hitting the ground. He looks to the left. That's the right door. Then he looks to the right. That's the left door. He goes past it, walks up to the bartender. He says, "Bartender, what's going on here today?" The bartender said, "There's been a whole bunch of crazy things. We've been having people on the other side of the town shooting. We had some of the Pinkertons up in here a little bit earlier. It's been a wild thing going on." Jody Spencer says, "Not a problem. I'm gonna be upstairs with the ladies." Then Jody Spencer pulls out old condoms. Like, they had condoms back in the day, but they really didn't have condoms. But he has condoms, and he pulled them out, and he rolled all the way down like this. And he says, "I'm going to be upstairs with the ladies." Shout out to Jody Spencer, going upstairs with the ladies. Shout out to D with the $21 drop. Jody Spencer, petty wars. Jody Spencer's upstairs in the bed with the ladies. He got one lady under him. He got another lady on the side. He got another lady around his back hugging him. He has another lady around his back. Oh, shit. Unhide. Sorry about that. He has another lady around the back hugging him. And then all of a sudden, you can hear it tapping on the window. It's fate. Jody Spencer turns to the side. As he turns to the side, he sees an eye pink it out like this through the side of the bottom of the window. He jumps to the bed. He reaches for his revolver. He starts shooting at the window. The ladies is screaming. One lady, she throws a brassiere up into the air. As her brassiere goes up into the air, Jody Spencer shoots through both of the places where the nipple would have been at. Bang, bang! As he's shooting through the window right there, all of a sudden, Daryl jumps. Yeah, I kicked you by accident. Sorry about that. You're unkicked. I looked at your name. That's what I had to do in order to figure out what the fuck was going on. Daryl comes through the other window. As he jumps through the window, he dives into Jody Spencer. No, you are not blocked. You're here, my brother. I'm sorry about that. That was an accident. He dives into Jody Spencer. Jody Spencer rolls like this with him on his back. As they run into the wall, boom! Jody Spencer, he has Jody Spencer by the back like this. They run into the wall. Jody Spencer then, he does a front tuck like that. And when they do the front tuck and they do the flip, Jody Spencer lands facing up with D on under him. Bam! When he lands like that, Jody Spencer goes to throw the elbow right here into D's ribs. As D lifts his arm up like that, Jody Spencer lifts his arm up like that to throw the elbow to D ribs. D sees it. As Jody Spencer goes like this, he has his leg like this under him. He sticks his leg like that, which causes for Jody Spencer's back to go like that. And then when Jody Spencer back goes like that, he kicks him over the top of him. He jumps up. He slaps. He slaps Jody Spencer. As he slaps Jody Spencer, he does a whole 360. He falls out of the door. They fall out of the door. Now they in the whole hallway of the saloon upstairs. They fall out of the door. They in the hallway of the saloon. As he stands up, you could just see his junk like this on the floor. You can just read on the floor. You can just see his junk waving. Jody Spencer's 100% buck ass naked. D then comes into the hallway as he rushes Jody Spencer. Jody Spencer with the $5 1 cent drop. As he rushes Jody Spencer steps to the side and hip throws him. D flies all the way down the stairs. He lands on his back. He says, "My neck, my back." Shout out to Jody Spencer with the $5 1 cent drop. Petty Wars! Let's go. We haven't had some saloon action in a long time. Do y'all prefer when the lights go off with the saloon, or should I turn the lights back on? I'm okay with the lights off when we do the saloon. Turn the lights off. I'm gonna get actual candles. That's what I need. I need some actual candles, you rat bastards. Jody Spencer. Jody Spencer flipped laying on his back at the bottom of the stairs. D's looking up. Or, I guess we're just gonna call you Cash looking up. Yeah, you Cash. That's actually a good cowboy name, right, Cash? His neck and his back. Jody, do you notice every time Jody Spencer comes to the saloon, he's always upstairs with the ladies, or is that just me? Sorry about that. Gotta turn this light on. My neck and my back. Jody Spencer was in the saloon first. Jody Spencer just went last with the $5 1 cent drop, and that's why he was able to judo flip you when you attacked him. Yeah. Because all of y'all have like how do you say, like y'all all got backstories to me. The more y'all come to the saloon, the more I flesh out your backstory. So it's Jody Spencer, then Cash went, and then Jody Spencer just went. And Jody Spencer's last drop was a $5.01 drop. Ooh, my hair is over there. Ooh, that feel good. They pissed as hell. They said they left. Y'all know they all left so they could go talk about how they're gonna stop you from doing drops, right? They all left. I'm gonna tell you what just happened. A ton of them just, not all of them, a ton of them just left so they could go talk to each other on an app so they could figure out how to stop you from doing drops. I promise that's what just happened. I'm looking at the numbers like crazy. So our numbers dropped by like 10 as soon as you started doing drops. As soon as you started doing drops, our numbers went down like immediately by 10. That shit was crazy. I'm telling you what they doing. They left so they could go talk to each other and be like, yo, what are we gonna do? We gotta figure something out. I promise you. I promise you. He said, where? Yeah. I promise you. Cash with the $10 drop. Cash laying on the floor. He looks up the stairs. All he can see is Jody Spencer looking down on him like this. There's like a random box sitting there, and he got his foot on the box like that. But Jody Spencer's buck naked. And Jody Spencer looks down at him, and he just points. And D gets up. And as he gets up and he rises to his feet, he grabs he has his holster right here. So as he gets up and he goes up to his feet, he got the holsters the way that you gotta pull the gun like this. Like his guns is like this. Right? So he got the holsters that you gotta pull like this, right? So when he goes like this, he shoots up the stairs. Bang, bang. As he starts shooting up the stairs, he shoots the box. He shoots the box that Jody Spencer's foot is on. And he shoots the box Jody Spencer's foot is on. Jody Spencer goes backwards like this. He falls over the banister. He falls face first. Bang! When he falls face first, his junk was pointing straight down like that. And it was hard. So he fell face first, his junk, it was hard, and he falls face first like this, and his junk goes straight into the ground. Bam! Jody Spencer, I'm sorry. All of the things. But he wasn't looking, it was just swinging. There's people in the saloon, like, there's people in there. Other people are looking at his junk. I don't know if anybody's looking at his junk. Maybe they all looking at his junk. What the fuck do I know? What the fuck do I know? I don't know who's looking at. I'm not looking at his junk. It's supposed to be comedy. I'm not looking at his junk. You can screw that shit. You tried to shoot him, but he shot the box. And when he shot the box, the nigga backed up like this and he fell and he hit the floor. Boom! Watch if Jody Spencer does another drop. Watch what happens though. Watch what happens though. Watch what happens if Jody Spencer does another drop though. Oh man. It won't be. Don't worry, I'm going somewhere with it. Fucking. We was talking about R. Kelly. Let's look at the R. Kelly poll real quick. Let's get back to content. Let's look at the R. Kelly poll real quick. Okay, we got 54 votes now. 48 minutes in, 54 votes. Do you think I don't know what happened. I missed the G. Do you think that people that helped cover up R. Kelly's crime should have gotten time also? We got 54 votes. 61% says yes. 28% says no. 11 said depends. I said, for the people that saying depends, for the people that says depends, somebody said depends. Hold on, we got another drop. 2 seconds. For the people that says depends, hold on. Somebody said it. I want to read your comment. I think somebody said it depends. Why does the saloon sound like a whorehouse? It's a saloon. We got whores. What the hell? All saloons have whores. What saloon don't got whores, homie? You're not selling the alcohol. You're selling the women. You just got the alcohol there so the women can trick the men out of their money. You do know how clubs and shit work, right? Yeah, I need some West Side. I need some harmonica or something. Anyway, somebody said it depends. I don't know what to say. Don't forget dudes that said some people knew more than others on something. Yeah, that was just absolutely bananas. Shout out to Jody Spencer with the $2 drop. With the $2 1 cent drop, Petty Wars. Jody Spencer as D starts to reload his gun. Because he only has the 1 on the side. He does have but he only has the 1 on the side. So as he starts to reload his gun, Jody Spencer pushes this. He's trying to push himself out the ground. Everybody is looking at him. They're like, why ain't he getting up? They're trying to push himself out the ground. Then finally, he pushes himself off the floor. He comes up with the whole plank, the whole board. Apparently, what happened was, when he fell backwards and fell into the ground, there was like a knot hole in the floor, and his penis went dead into it. Bam! So when he finally pressed and got himself up, he has the board, and it's like on his penis. And it's just like this, right? So when he gets up, the dude, he can't get to, he's trying to reload his gun. He says, fuck it. And he goes to go after Jody Spencer, and we cocks back to throw a punch at Jody Spencer. Jody Spencer hits the board that's on his dick, and the board spins. So when Cash throws the punch, he hits the board. He hurts his hand. He hurts his dick. Shout out to Jody Spencer. Nigga hit the board. The board starts spinning like this. The board starts spinning like this. The board looks like this on his dick. He hit the board. He's like, ah! Oh man, that's so stupid. Shout out to you guys. I don't know how you do it. Oh man, that's so stupid. Oh man, that's so stupid. Get ready to kick Big Yo. Keep coming to get kicked. No, you threw the punch. And when you threw a punch, like you went all the way like this, you all the way telegraphed it. You threw the punch at him. He had hit the board that was stuck on his penis. And then that board spun around. And then that board spun around. And you hit the board. It hurts your head. So you're like, ah! But the board's on his Johnson. So he's like, ah. He's like, ah, like, go grab this joke. And you like, ah, bro, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's just so stupid. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, this is too stupid. Oh. Man. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just too stupid. I'm going to be laughing at that too much. It closes when the show go off. It closes when the show go off. We're not going. It's 11. I need to get to the if I'm gonna get the store at 11:30. So we probably gonna stay on the live for like 10-15 more minutes. The store they 11:30. Oh man, they turned the grill off at 11:30. Oh man, that was too much. It was reball. What's reball? This guy keeps talking about spin the bottle. Yo, Jody Spencer, I hope you ain't in your feelings, man. You winning that fight, by the way. That board was helpful. I like making this shit silly, man. I like to have silly shit, man. I'm silly. I don't understand. Y'all don't really get to know. Yeah, you. Hope Jody Spencer might. But Jody Spencer, I'm giving you a compliment at the same time. Just so we can be clear. Just so we can be clear at the same time, I'm giving you a compliment. I mean, I couldn't know, but give you a compliment at the same time. Oh, good. Ooh. Spin the board. I gotta blow my nose. Sorry about that. That'd be too much. Definitely original content. The saloon is original content, man. It's the most original any content could get, man. I might be partially. I don't know what you're talking about. Saloon, original content, man. They mad right now. Shout out to them. They gonna make a million hate videos about me. They gonna tell people they gonna make hate videos about you. They mad, man. I couldn't have him put his dick through a piece of wood and then also give him a splinter. Can't do both of those things. Yo, niggas in New York is really just like, New York is getting wild, yo, for real, for real. People is really just running around robbing people. Like crazy. Watch out for your neighbors, yo. Watch out for your family and your neighbors, yo. For real, for real. No. I am 100% gonna have to let you go, my brother. I don't play that gay shit. Peace. I don't have a problem with other people's nationalities, sexualities, or whatever the case is, but nah, nothing. No parts of me. Not even close. I know what you was doing too, thinking you was gonna say that, and if I don't kick you, then that means that, maybe. No, not at all. I don't want to have to hear that. We gotta get to the thing. They turn and grow. That's I live in New York City. Well, I mean, I could just walk all the way to the other one. I would like a hamburger. You know what? We just gonna stay on. I would like a hamburger. I really want a hamburger. Oh shit! I'm supposed to be doing something tonight in person. Yeah. So I gotta go. Yeah, I'm used to living like. Oh shoot! They showed the picture of the woman. That's the picture of the chick that taped dude talking about he didn't bring all of her kids McDonald's. That's shorty picture. The fuck is you talking about, homegirl? She look like a dude though. She needs different makeup. You doing the makeup wrong, baby girl. You doing your makeup wrong. She looks like a whole dude. She's letting gay dudes do her makeup. I mean, shout out to that shit. What the fuck do I know? But she's doing her makeup wrong. Yeah, he was playing you. I think he got kicked though. I think he got kicked though. Also, just so everybody know, we just did 1,000,001 views in the last 2 weeks. His channel is far from dead, homie. We did 1,000,001 views in the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Far from dead, homie. Two weeks. And if you want a commercial played on my channel, I can put it in my reels. My reels do numbers. All of my reels do 2,000 to 3,000 views. If you would like to put a commercial on my channel and have me post it in my reels, where it's gonna minimum get about 2,000 to 3,000 views, hit me up. Just saying. Just saying. It's going to get a minimum of 2,000 to 3,000 views. Hold on, because I could be wrong, right? Let me just check, just to make sure. Yeah, now she famous for being a fucking douchebag. Shout out to her. Douchebag just doing douchebag shit. I don't know what to tell you. Just douchebagging it up. They're just like, you know what? We need to do more douchebaggity things. People been remixing my shit too. Let's go! I was gonna show you some shit. I'm vibing over here though. I gotta get to the store. Two to 3,000 views. So it's whatever you want to do. I'm gonna get that people that's gonna advertise with me. Whatever money it is that I need, I'm gonna get. Whatever the thing it is that I need, I'm gonna get. If you want to just hurt your own self by not doing no business with me because you want to teach me a lesson, all the things I want, I'm going to get. With that being said, we got to get up out of here. Everybody, we had a beautiful show tonight. Shout out to everybody that pulled up to the saloon. Jody Spencer Cash, 1028. Definitely appreciate y'all. Appreciate the admins. Y'all did a beautiful job today. Appreciate everybody that came to the chat. Yeah, I gotta get to the store. Oh fuck. Yeah. It's about a 5-minute walk. Hopefully they are a little lazy and they don't turn their grill off on time. With that being said, I'm gonna let y'all get out of here. Wait, Jody Spencer's hurt? Where you hear Jody Spencer need a fast recovery from? I missed that? What are you talking about? Said he was laughing. He's not in his feelings. I'm happy I made you laugh, my brother. It always feels good when people enjoy themselves. Maybe I just don't got it on live chat. Hold on. Oh yeah, you talking about what happened to him in the saloon? Yeah, that was pretty bad. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Also, when we wake up and when we go to sleep, make sure that you have a glass of water when you go to bed, because tomorrow is going to help you have more energy throughout the day. And when you wake up, because it's going to help you turn on your metabolism, which is very, very important. And also, when you have nothing in your stomach or the less stuff in your stomach, it allows for your stomach lining to absorb the nutrients from the water more quickly. So we also want to do that. Also, just so we can be clear, whenever you're helping somebody else be the best them that they can be, in that moment, you being the best you that you could be. So go out there and be great. God first. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Moments. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.